Is Matt Deville's Master YouTube course worth it? If we haven't met, my name is Peter Suit, and I'm an investment banker at Goldman Sachs turned content creator living in San Francisco. I'm always trying to improve my storytelling craft. I've taken Matt's Master YouTube course, Ali Abdaal's PTYA, and Casey Neistat's monthly course. Today in this review of Master YouTube, I'm gonna go over 3 things. 1, what you can expect from Matt's course. 2, the pros and cons. And 3, compare it to other creator courses I've taken and to give you a perspective on how to choose what's the right course for you.
The TLDR is, if you love Matt's style and you want to improve your storytelling,
I would 100% recommend taking Matt's course. If you're liking this video, please click like so that more creators can see this, and let's get on with the show. What can you expect from Master YouTube? The goal of the course is to give you a roadmap that you can implement that will help you to make better videos and to build a successful YouTube channel that you can be proud of. I wanted to take this course because I'm a huge fan of Matt's slow growth philosophy. It's creating content from a place of honesty and intention. Matt is one of my favorite creators that's doing that, and so I was super excited to have the chance to just learn it directly from him. The class is an online video class, and it's broken down into 5 modules of videos teaching you the content and a 50-page workbook so that you can do exercises while you watch the videos. Master YouTube. This is like the whole agenda. This is like the time schedule. This is how to build your financial runway. And there's also the Slowpoke community. It's basically a lot of self-development nerds and filmmaker nerds and that are on this circle forum. Module 1 is basically about getting clear on your vision and really having the right mindset. And his whole philosophy from day 1 has been make content so good that you don't have to think about the algorithm. 2 things. 1, are people clicking your video? And 2, are people watching your video? Then he talks about the 3 ways you can stand out on YouTube, which are personality, content value, and filmmaking chops. And he suggests viewing all this like one big experiment so you can always be adjusting. Then he goes into how to build your creative support system because you cannot do this alone. And then he wraps up this module with one of my favorite parts, which was developing your content strategy, which in my opinion makes all the difference for having a successful YouTube channel. Module 2 is about building your foundation. So Matt will take you through how to pick a name for your channel. I know for a lot of people, myself included, this is a thing that can take months or years, and Matt helps you think through that. And then how to set up your YouTube channel, how to think about the analytics, what metrics to track, how to use metrics to get feedback to improve your videos, but at the same time, not putting your self-worth into them. And then he talks about one of my favorite parts, which is the essential gear and software to use. And Matt gives his recommendations on cameras, on lenses, on lighting equipment, mics for audio, for tripods, the editing software he likes to use, where he gets his royalty-free music, his sound effects. And then he breaks it down to what works for beginners and also more advanced people. Module 3, Matt actually creates a channel called Biceps by Matt to take you through this whole process, from the pre-production, production, to the post-production. Then he'll go over how to brainstorm ideas based on your content strategy and your audience, and how to form them into compelling titles that people want to click on and also that you can deliver on. Module 4 is one of the most important modules. In this module, he talks about concrete things you can do to improve your storytelling. Then using the Biceps by Matt example, he takes you through how to write a script, how to create a shot list, how to shoot everything from the A-roll to the B-roll to the voiceover. Then he takes you through how to create compelling thumbnails, and he actually takes you through step by step how he edits his thumbnails in Lightroom and Photoshop. And that was really amazing to see that step-by-step process. And then he takes you through how he edits his videos, which for me was mind-blowing to see someone who's so good at editing, to see how he does it step by step. And if you learn from this one, you can actually learn how to edit twice as fast, which I never knew. And I'm so glad I saw this module. And little things I really liked were like how he even does his data management and his folder structures, where he keeps his files, how he loads his Final Cut templates. It was really cool to see how he loads in the A-roll, the B-roll, the music, the sound effects, and how he mixes the audio and color grades and puts it all together to see those seamless videos that we just get to enjoy. Now, Module 5 is all about how to build your audience and to build a business on YouTube. Matt starts it off with teaching the 3 phases of audience growth. 1, build a small community, a community of 1,000 true fans that are really excited about what you're doing, and how that's so much better than trying to make a viral banger video. And 2, it's become an expert. So become an expert in your niche. And then 3 is expand outwards when you start expanding your audience. And then Matt talks about his whole journey from how he had no subscribers to a few thousand from his minimalist documentary, how he was chugging along, plateauing, and then how everything took off with his minimalist apartment video. He'll talk about all the different ways you can monetize, how to become a YouTube partner and get AdSense, integrations with sponsors, how to make your own products with online courses. The final part of this module is about the philosophy of growth. How much is enough? And I love how Matt ends this course with that. My favorite part about this course was improving my mindset, basically improving my confidence that I could do it, and also just clarifying why I was making videos and learning from Matt's philosophy on how he grows with intention, with purpose, and how he always wants to deliver on the promise that he gives his audience. The second pro is the how-to. So Matt really does give you world-class tools to make better videos. It was amazing to just get an overview of his whole process from A to Z, from pre-production to post-production, and to see how he does it step by step. Now I feel a lot more confident because I've seen how the world's best creators do it. The third pro I really like is how everything was really systematic. It was really step by step of pre-production, production to post-production, building a channel, and how to do that all with the philosophy of growing and creating from a place of honesty. The fourth pro is that everything Matt shares in this course is super unique. It's basically unique to his 19 years of making films, shooting YouTube videos, and that only he really knows. It's really hard to find this stuff online. I tried, I Googled, and I watched a few creators trying to break down Matt's structure, what makes Matt's storytelling tick, but it wasn't enough. And I even subscribed to his Patreon so I could listen to his secret podcasts on how he makes videos, and it still wasn't enough. So this course was Matt directly teaching exactly how he makes his videos, exactly how he comes up with the secret sauce. The fifth pro is the community in this course is really awesome. It's essentially people that are into Matt's videos. They're all into self-improvement, creativity, filmmaking. When I joined, it was on Slack, and so everybody was like slacking about what they were up to. We formed like accountability groups and squads. I met 2 people like Tom's Odyssey. That was cool to see him on. Kyle, who's a photographer, and now everything moved to the Circle Forum, reviewing your thumbnails, getting feedback on your videos, promoting your videos, asking questions that you have, getting unblocked. So if you're doing this alone, I would highly recommend joining any community, whether it's this one or another. In terms of cons, there weren't a lot. Lack of accountability. So because it's an online video course and it's not cohort based, for me, it was hard to stay on track and finish the course. So it actually took me a few months to finish the course like fully. If you can find an accountability partner through the community and you do the exercises and videos together, that would help you have more accountability. Community was super helpful. It was hard to develop deeper relationships with people in the community because you're doing everything asynchronously, like the videos, the exercises. So one suggestion would be to try to find an accountability partner from the community as soon as the course starts and set a cadence of when you'll watch videos and do exercises. And maybe you can even do them on Zoom together. So you have more accountability and you get to make deeper relationships with people on the forum. All right, so this is a question I get asked a lot from my friends that I met in other courses. How does Master YouTube compare to other creator courses?
Hi, I'm Casey Neistat, and welcome to my monthly class.
Hey friends, how's it going? This is a little video to tell you all about the Part-Time YouTuber Academy.
With this question, I think about the story from this beer Bible I bought, where you're learning how to taste like thousands of beers, and there's so many options. And the author made a super helpful point, which is the best way to learn about beer is to start with your favorite beer. And so when you know what your favorite beer is, if it's a Guinness, then you'll be really curious about how it's made and how it tastes and how you can do it yourself. Ultimately, it really is like, who do you enjoy more? If you take their course, you're gonna make videos that are more like them. You're gonna think more like them. But if you ask me though about the nuances between them, I'd say Matt's course is more about how do you have the right mindset and philosophy for growing slowly and with intention and purpose as an artist, as a creative, and connect deeply with your audience. And then I really loved how he goes into the nuts and bolts of how he scripts and how he edits thumbnails, how he edits videos. That was huge. All these courses is super thorough. And I think what stands out to me is how to build a business, how to build a system and expand your YouTube channel. What I really love about that course is I made a lot of friends that I actually talk to every week. We're on WhatsApps together because it's a cohort-based course, and we went through a lot together and we had breakout rooms. So we actually met each people through being accountability partners, through having a house party system where we met every week. Casey's course is more about how to make films like Casey, how to vlog, how to run and gun, how to focus on what's really interesting to you, not the audience, but to you. So I think that philosophy was really helpful to take from Casey. I'd say all these creator courses, you can't go wrong. So it really does come down to who's your favorite creator and who do you want to be more like.
This is just where's Peter? Oh, hi. My name is Patrick.
This course isn't for you if you're all about trying to blow up quickly overnight, game the algorithm, use clickbait. And this course is for you if you want to create from a place of honesty and connect to people in a meaningful way. If you're a beginner, this will help you launch your channel, make your first video, give you the mindset and the tools and a community to build a successful YouTube channel. If you're advanced, this will help you improve your videos drastically and improve the quality of your channel drastically, because you're essentially learning how Matt makes things directly from him. Now for the big question.
Is it worth it?
When I was in your shoes, I had to think really hard about this decision. The course is $295, and that's a lot of money. If that's not in your budget, then you probably shouldn't take the course, and you can use a lot of free resources. Like Matt has some videos on creativity and filmmaking, and there are some case studies that other YouTubers have made on breaking down Matt's style. I'll link them in the description below. And those were helpful for me for sure. And a lot of this stuff you can find on the internet in different places. So it's definitely doable. It just takes some more time. But I will say, if you do have the budget, what makes this really special is that it really is Matt distilling 19 years of his experience and distilling it into a systematic step-by-step course, so that if you do every step systematically and you do the workbook, you will definitely start making better videos, and your channel is going to get a lot better. You're going to feel a lot more confident, and you're going to have the tools to make a channel that you're proud of. So yeah, I would 100% recommend it. And with that, let's celebrate. Here's some Yamazaki 12-year. By finishing this video, I know that you're really serious about being a better creator, and we gotta cheers to that. So, all right, well, here's to your creativity and always getting better. Cheers. Oh man, that's honey sweet buttery. Ooh, oaky smoky. That's good. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I'll try to answer them. Or if you want to share your own experience or tips with other people on the channel, definitely drop them in there. And if you want to get more content like this, definitely click subscribe and click the bell if you want to be notified. And with that, happy creating, and I'll see you next time. Oh.